This is the second video in a series of videos that I am hoping will help you guys in learning how to not only um, record your shows correctly, but how to get your encore shows up and how to do your ID3 tags and things of that nature. Now, this video is going to be about doing ID3 tags on files for those of you who may be using a program like Sam Broadcaster. And any of you guys familiar with Sam Broadcaster will know that it has the option of recording the file for you. So unlike Winamp, you do not have to go in and actually set up a separate recorder. And just to kind of give you guys an example, when Sam comes up, this is kind of what you're looking at. And then it has the options whenever on your encoder screens, save file to stream, and you can set a folder and then you can set parameters so that whenever you start encoding, Sam automatically does a file. Now, if you want to still use Audacity in the video before, you can still do that just by opening up Audacity, pointing to the file, but you have to upload the file, then add your tags, then resave it as the new file name. Now there's a much quicker way for those of you who use this method to do it. And there's a free program made by NCH. So open up a Internet Explorer window, go to like a Google search, and the name NCH Stamp it. Now this is a free program. You can see here at www.nch.com.au ID3 MP3 tag editor. This is free software and it is a great program. Just click on it, run it from its current location, run it again. It comes up several times, especially with Vista, because it makes you do it over and over. Agree with the terms, and here's the program. Now, when this program opens up, what makes it so good is you just go to wherever your archives are saved. Let's say SamStream. Now, unfortunately, this isn't my broadcasting computer, so I don't have any files saved in there. But let's just say, where is their music files? Or any files for that matter. Music. Okay, this is a test file, so you click on that. Now, you have your title, your artist, and your album. These are the three key ones. What makes this program is so good because you've got options for a whole lot of other things. Even for like iTunes, where there's a like a photo of your podcast, and I'll show you how that works. So let's say we've come in and we've renamed this file. We've renamed this Ghost Chatter 901 2009 Steve LaChance. So now we come here and do the same thing. Ghost Chatter 901 2009 Steve LaChance. Now remember, the artist is always the same, which is the name of your folder. If you don't know the exact name of your folder, get with me, Dave, or Tom, and we'll be able to tell you exactly how that needs to read. And then again, this. Now, there are inevitably different functions for these title and albums. So in the real world, they could be other things. But for our purpose and the way our server works, it's much better if your file name, which is here, your title, and your album be the same and consist of your show name, the date of your show, and whoever your guest was. That way, no matter which folder we're looking at, we can see everything about this file. If you had different things in here, in the media file, we would be able to see whatever you had here. Once we move that over to an actual Encore file, we would see what you had in here. If you didn't have anything in here, when this went into the media file, it would not go into your folder. It would go into unknown. Then when we click on unknown, whatever you had in here will be the only thing we would be able to see. So if you did not have this, and this did not include anything that we could link to your show, well, we would never be able to know whose show it was. So this is real important. This, and this all be the same and include your show name, date of your show, and who your guest was. If you don't want to do your guest, you don't have to. You can leave this part off as long as we've got your show and the date of your show. Now, this is just for if you want to include this, you don't have to. You can do like talk, you can do, I think there's a spiritual in here somewhere. I don't think there's a paranormal. There's other. A lot of people use that. A lot of people just leave it blank. Now, this is just if you want on some things like iTunes, if you can actually put in here a little bit about your show. You could just put like interview with Steve LaChance of, and just anything of so and so, and we talk about dowsing. Just anything that you want to put in there. I usually don't tend to do it, but you can. Now this is a real neat deal here because what you can do, you can actually attach an image. The only thing is, it's best that if you have a web image, so that it's easier. So you put something on like PhotoBucket and then you just link to that image. Now, since I have this behind a firewall, and I have it behind several different firewalls with several different passwords. So anyway, it comes up. If that was PhotoBucket, you would just put whatever link the direct link is, and now you've got a link a picture associated with your podcast. Now all you have to do, again, you can put this stuff down here if you want to. You don't have to. Just hit stamp and it's done. The ID3 tags are now on the file. You did not have to spend a lot of time loading the file up, changing it, and then saving it back again. So this is a real quick way for you guys that have already got your file saved automatically. You just come here, stamp it, and you're done. That is a very good free program, and that will include this video. The next video will be how to upload your Encore files to the server.